And as long as your breath is going out, just hum. You will feel instant relaxation, instant. And just 3 hummings are good enough to bring down your cortisol level, to make you sleep better, to improve your focus in every day. So how you do humming, your mind really relaxes. Once you feel that relaxation, that calmness, that silence, that quietness in your mind, you would know what I'm talking about.
I'm your host, Dr. Jacqueline Junco, Chair of Integrative Medicine Program at the Institute of Neuro-Immune Medicine, and Assistant Professor at the Dr. Karam C. Patel College of Osteopathic Medicine. Today, we are exploring the holistic path from healing to wholeness, how breathwork, meditation, and integrative wellness strategies can transform our health and well-being. I'm joined by a very special guest, Pallavi Sethi, a certified holistic healing coach and international yoga trainer who has helped thousands of people around the world unlock their healing potential through yoga, breathwork, and meditation. Pallavi, welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have you here. Before we dive in, can you please share a little bit about your journey, how you got into the holistic healing, and what inspired you to dedicate your life to this practice?
Sure. Thank you so much. I'm very blessed to be here. And what inspired me to be in holistic wellness is actually a very interesting journey of my own life, where I had been a dancer all throughout my younger years. So I remember starting from my teens, moving on to my 20s and my 30s. I've always been a professional dancer and dancing, as I'm born and brought up in India. So I have always been dancing with Bollywood or representing India at global stages. But my whole life changed with a day in 2011. I met with an accident, and after that accident, everything changed. There was a constant pain over my right side of the body, and which was not getting diagnosed. And I went to various doctors, anything you can think of, from a general physician to a pain specialist to a chiropractor we have a lot of holistic healing options in India. So I did not leave any stone unturned to diagnose what was really bothering my body. But unfortunately or fortunately, if I look in retrospection now, doctors were not able to figure out what was really wrong with me. And that is where I heard one of the doctors telling my parents that there's no pain. It's just in her mind. She just needs a little bit of attention. And that, I don't know, it just switched something in my mind and it changed my whole life. Like you see in movies, it was really like a eureka moment for me. I was really shocked and angry, but was also understanding that really nobody knows what's going on with me. And then I became really desperate because I was a little upset with the medical fraternity. If they didn't know what to do with me, I didn't know which way to look for my relief. So in desperation, I started learning energy healings and yoga, because I'd always heard that if you go for an energy healing class, they just do some energy healing and your pain is away. And I was so desperate to feel like 5 minutes off from pain that I was ready to do anything. And that's how my journey began, because I was going for energy healing sessions to treat myself, but I realized, 1 or 2 or 3 sessions may not help me. So I started learning them all just to heal myself. And I realized that how fragile our life is. You want to achieve everything in the world till the time you are healthy. But the moment you are sick, the only thing you want in life is good health. Nothing else. Nothing else matters. And that moved my whole journey towards yoga and meditation and energy healing.
Wow, what an amazing story. So you've come a long way.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So a little to understand what is holistic wellness, why is it so essential for achieving true healing, per se, in your views?
See, holistic wellness is a balanced health. And when I say balanced health, I really mean feeling good in your body, mentally feeling really good, feeling happy emotionally. And when I say happy, a lot of times people misunderstand me and they're like, we can't be happy all the time. I'm not really asking for that. But if you can do that, that's the best life you can live. But if you can't, all I'm trying to say is don't feel down and out, or don't say that you're getting anxiety or depression, or you're not feeling motivated to see your next day in life. If you are out of bed every morning and you're excited to face the day, that means you have a balanced health. Holistic wellness completely talks about that. It talks about that people who are eating medicine, they are only giving a break to their body to heal itself. But what if you don't have anything major and you're not on medication? Can't you just follow the holistic wellness path and prevent something coming to you by creating a balance in your life? So what do? You just work on your lifestyle. So you weigh how the yoga and the holistic wellness guides tell us how to eat, how to do the movement in the body, how to feel positivity, or in short, how I explain to everybody is MNOP. To keep it short, M stands for movement, everyday movement of your body. N stands for nutrition. You just look at the balanced nutrition, and I'm really saying a big no for processed food. Rest everything. We all are smart enough to have healthy food habits. And in MNOP, O stands for oxygenation. So we can just breathe for a little while consciously. Go out, take a walk, be in nature, get your lungs open up, or just sit down to do some breathing exercises. And P stands for positivity. If you can look for positivity in your daily life, if you are living your life in gratitude, if you're okay looking forward to the next day in your life, you're doing good. That's the balance I'm talking about in holistic wellness.
I like that. MNOP.
MNOP. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to remember that. MNOP.
That clicked me when I was working with some young mothers. And because they keep singing out the phonics to their own children. So that was the way I could help them with MNOP. Please remember, that's your life.
I like that. Very good. Very good. That's very good.
Hey guys, it's Haley again. Right about now, you might have questions that pertain to you and only to you. Let's continue the conversation. Go to haleypalmer.com/member and get a free 30-day trial of my membership community. You're going to love this place. Post your questions, ask your questions, grab some downloads, and let's get you the help you deserve.
So for those that are new to holistic healing, what would you say are some simple ways to integrate these practices into everyday routines?
Simple practices could be, number one, getting everyday movement. So that could be walking, that could be yoga, that could be gymming, anything that suits you. Just listen to your body. Why I'm trying to say listen to your body is sometimes, when we try to see that the body is getting the benefits of movement, we are always in a human race. We are always. So if we are done with 100 meters, we want to jump onto 200 meters and then a marathon and then a world record. So, you're not in a race. Your body is asking for attention. Give as much movement as your body is feeling good with. You don't have to start with one push-up and finish with 108, like how we say in yoga. That's a benchmark. That if you can do so, wow, you were in amazing health. That's okay. So simple things which you can start with is 5 minutes or 10 minutes of great walk outside. Go outside, let your body feel the sunshine, fresh oxygen, and that will take care of a lot of things. And second is eating with sun. And what I mean here is follow your circadian rhythm. So eat a meal when the sun is at the brightest, and stop eating when the sun is setting down. That's the easiest way to keep a healthy body. We have a very interesting saying in yoga, if I may share. So they say, a yogi eats 1 meal in a day, a bhogi eats 2 meals in a day, and a rogi eats 3 meals in a day. And a yogi means somebody who has a perfect health and has a balanced lifestyle, eats 1 meal in a day. So the whole day, the body is not busy in digestion, and the gut is helping you to heal your body and to relax your mind. A bhogi means enjoying life. You are enjoying the pleasures of the life. So they are aware that they can come into the category of balanced, but still they're enjoying life and eating with awareness. They're not overindulging in food and other habits, but with awareness. And arogi means a diseased. Rog in Sanskrit means disease. So anybody who's carrying a disease eats 3 or more times in a day. So what happens? Your body is all day long is busy in digestion and you're not giving rest to your body. So simple habits could be, please either start fasting or detoxing for a day or eat with the sun.
That was going to be my next, when you mentioned that, I go, that sounds like a lot of fasting. So you're saying that it's healthier between a yogi and a pogi?
It's definitely healthier because one has a balanced life and one is aware that if I try a little more harder, I can reach there, but not a rogi.
So two meals a day
is fabulous if you can manage that. And 2 meals a day should also be very, I'm not talking about burgers.
Right, healthy meals.
Healthy, definitely. That goes without a saying. Anything that comes with a packaging, I'm definitely not recommending that. Okay, so a lot of people ask me that, we got frozen vegetables and we got frozen blueberries. And I'm sorry, you don't know what you're eating. Just read your labels. Read your labels and you will know what exactly is happening to your body. Don't blame that I'm eating everything in the right way and still I'm not healthy. Read your labels. It's there for a reason. So, anything comes in the packaging. In short, please avoid as much as you can. I'm not saying living in this world, you can just not buy any packaged food. But if you are aware that you need to limit it, that will be a great start for good health.
Very interesting, because now we know, the scientific studies done on fasting and you see the effects, which makes total sense of what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely. So now in 2021, very recently, I'm so sorry, I'm forgetting the name of the person, but there's this scientist who got a Nobel Award because he invented the term intermittent fasting, and that would really create autophagy in your body. Autophagy means if you keep your body hungry, your body eats itself. And what your body is eating, basically your own dead cells, it's eating your own fat, it's eating its own sugar, which is collected, and you get healthy. And we have been studying this in Ayurveda 5,000 years ago. We've been telling people, please fast. We have specific days also mentioned when to fast. If you cannot follow the mentioned days, it is okay. Just decide one day. Like for me, I fast every Monday because I know everybody exploits themselves on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The weekends really get the hang of you. So Monday, I stay only on fruits. If I have to work outside, I stay only on fruits. If I'm working from home, I really avoid food at all. So small habits, and I'm not saying go all out. It's very simple. I try to teach it in my yoga retreats also. If you take your breakfast at 9 a.m. in the morning, first try to move this just 1 hour away. Make it 10 a.m. Okay, give your body just 1 more extra hour to rest. If you take your dinner at 8 p.m. in evening, make it 1 more hour before. So 7 p.m. Try with 1 hour, and then slowly you can.
It makes it easier.
Makes it easier. Yes. Nobody's saying run a marathon in 1 day. You need practice. Your body needs understanding.
I'm big on fasting. I try to do 16 hours, at least three to 4 times a week. So I totally agree with that. It's very good. Very good.
And I'm sure you feel the changes of it because when I eat 2 meals and I eat within 8 hours, I feel fantastic. I can win the world. I can run all day. I can speak with people. I can take as many yoga classes as I want. But the moment this, I interrupt this and start having either 3 meals or anytime eating, I'm like everybody else. I have to take a day off in a week and then I can't talk. So that's your body's reaction. And everybody's, I think, can feel that. It's just that you need to take that first step to feel the difference.
Hey guys, it's Haley, your host. I wanted to bring to your attention the possibility of coming in and doing a study with us. It is called the COVID UP study, and UP stands for Understanding the Post-Viral Phase. You have to be local in South Florida. There are 2 phases of this study. Let me give you the phone number. It's 305-275-5450. And the email is INIMresearch@nova.edu. We are currently looking for patients that are dealing with post-COVID, long COVID. We have 2 phases of that study. Please contact us and see if this could be an opportunity for you to get the care and information that you need.
Hola, soy la doctora Ana Palacio, de la Universidad de Miami. Me encantó participar en el podcast de hoy y quería invitarlos a considerar el estudio COVID UP. Este estudio está tratando de determinar por qué las personas no mejoran después de COVID. Si les interesa saber más de este estudio, por favor llamen al número 305-275-5450 o pueden escribir al email INIMresearch@nova.edu. Les agradezco mucho su interés y los vemos la próxima vez.
So let's switch gears to breathing now. A lot of people misunderstand what breathwork is because they feel, oh, I can't do breathing exercises because it's too, complicated. What do you think are some misconceptions, and how can we help those listening to us overcome them?
Okay. There are a lot of misconceptions. I meet people on daily basis, and I meet them even in my yoga retreats. People think that for breath work, they need a teacher, they need a timeout, and they need to be at a very serene yoga retreat looking like a place. Only then breath work will help their body. It's actually not the case. If you don't know how to inculcate breathing practices, that's okay. Start with very mindful inhale and exhale. I say the best way to do is, box breathing, which is you inhale for 4 counts, you hold your breath for 4 counts, and then you exhale for 4 counts. If you can't do that, I give you a simple trick. Inhale and exhale for as long as you can. Don't make it, technical. Oh, the breath goes in, the breath goes out, the breath goes in, the breath goes. Give your body time. For as long as it wants to breathe in, let it be. For as long as it wants to inhale, let it be. That's the easiest one anybody can do. I even try to do this for children because it's very important nowadays with screens and peer pressure and everything. Kids are also very much affected with anxiety and restlessness. And I always tell them that, go by your fingers. Every time you're traveling up towards your nail, you breathe in. Every time you're coming down, you breathe out. Go up, breathe in, go down, breathe out. And that's how the kids get introduced to breathing practices. My son also, before any soccer game, he always tries to do, blow the birthday candles. So he's like blowing all the birthday candles to get that exhalation out. So it's very important that you start from somewhere. All I'm trying to tell everybody is take that first step, show up. Once you would want to do something, you can figure out 1,000 ways. You can create your own breathing practice where just you're feeling calm and you're in nature and you're just breathing fresh air. Or you can definitely learn if you are really seeking that I want to help myself with breathing practices.
And where would you put humming? Because I've heard a lot of talk about humming and doing breath work. Where does the humming come in?
Humming is my life's actually a magical mantra, I would say. In my family, we try to practice humming on daily basis, and nowadays we try to do it together as well. Humming does not just mean humming the sound. No, it's not like you need to be what you need to be, but you need to really inhale and you create the humming sound for as long as your breath can go out of your body. Humming is the next best thing you can do for yourself after meditation. Okay, so first is definitely the meditation. But if you don't know how to sit down for meditation and your mind is always chattering and you're overthinking or you are feeling anxious over something or you're having a panic attack or you're having a hard day, nothing. Just take a deep breath in and hum. And as long as your breath is going out, just hum. You will feel instant relaxation, instant. And just 3 hummings are good enough to bring down your cortisol level, to make you sleep better, to improve your focus in every day. And I have seen children, how overstimulated they feel after all the screen and everything happening around them. Just 3 hummings help every child. I've worked with children all over. 3 hummings, and after that they realize, oh, we like it. Can we do it again? It's unstoppable. Every time I do 3 humming with children, they always want me to do more. But for till 3 humming, I really have to convince them. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because sitting and breathing for children does not come very easy. But after the 3 breaths, they always want more. Why? Because the first time they're feeling, oh, the mind is silent. Oh, the body is so calm. So we need to create that experience. So to convince everybody that, yes, how it's working for your body. So try for your own, everyone, please. Humming is a magical potion for your body.
I'm going to start trying. I'm going to start doing that. So you recommend 3 hummings?
Minimum 3 hummings, because I know you won't be able to resist. It's like sugar. So once you taste
it's a good sugar.
Of mind. It includes the sweetness for your mind, what you really require, that energy, how you eat sugar and your body gets the sugar rush. So how you do humming, your mind really relaxes. And once you feel that relaxation, that calmness, that silence, that quietness in your mind, you would know what I'm talking about, really. And then you can't resist it. You know how? Yeah, I mean, you will see that you will go for longer hums. As you will practice, your humming will become longer because your exhalation is becoming longer. And that's the key. That's the key to your first detox. You are detoxing your lungs. You're creating more nitric oxide, which is already sitting there, but you're just creating more, feeling happier. It's a natural painkiller. You're relaxing. You're sleeping better. You're feeling happy. What else do you want? That's everything.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you for that. So you mentioned meditation.
Yeah.
And this is my own example. This is what happens to me. I always think, my brain is going 1,000,000 miles per hour. I don't have time to meditate, but I know it's good for me. Can you tell me why, or back it up science-based? Give me some science-based of why I need to meditate, and everybody watching this should meditate.
First of all, I would like to say that anything which sounds easy is actually very hard to practice. So if I tell anybody that if you don't have time to meditate, okay, fine, don't meditate. Just sit for some time, leaving all your gadgets away. Leave all your watches, your headphones, your phone, your laptop. Don't do anything. Just look at the sky. Now they will say, oh, this is so hard. This is so hard. So I try to make it interesting. Okay, it's hard. I give you, fun in it. You buy a pillow. That should be 10 centimeter. That should not be very hard, very soft. Then you sit on that. You burn a candle, maybe lavender. Then, you play a nice music or a mantra chanting. Now you sit down, turn off the lights, place your hands over your lap, and then close your eyes and breathe. Now you're meditating, and people say, oh, yeah, I came from office and I bring that pillow and I light those candles and I'm sitting down for meditation. Anytime we say that, anything is coming easy, we have trained our minds to understand that things don't come easy. And since I've seen everybody following the same formula for life, that if you want success, you need to work hard. You need to work hard. You need to work hard. Everybody's working hard. Why are we not talking about slowing down? I mean, this is absolutely a wrong kind of pattern we have created in these times, where people love to show off how hard they work. It's really a big thing when people say, I'm working on the weekends. You're not supposed to. Because I always say, if you are getting convenience right now, one day or the other, you will pay for that convenience. Okay, so if you're buying packed food right now, one day you will pay for it in the hospital. If you are working on the weekends right now, you're not slowing down, you will pay for it. It is okay to take a break. It is okay to slow down. It is okay to meditate. Everything is not done to see, conspicuous benefits. We will go to gym because it will give us six-pack abs. But if I will get peace in my mind, that's inconspicuous. Nobody can see it. I can only feel it. So I may not choose that over my six-pack abs.
That's true. That's a good way to look at it.
In the long run, we all will pay for it. So if anyone is trying to meditate, but they don't know where to start from, I always say, go for a gratitude walk. Gratitude walk means you just go out in the nature and just walk. If you feel like giving gratitude for anything you see around you, feel free. That will increase your happiness quota in your own self. But even if you are not giving gratitude, just walk. Bring your awareness to your walking. Bring your awareness to how you're breathing. Bring your awareness to your thoughts. And yes, when I say bring your awareness to your thoughts, a lot of people ask me, oh, meditation means going thoughtless. No, you can't. Your mind is supposed to think thoughts. You can't go thoughtless. That requires a lot of practice, but that does not mean you will not start. So start, sit for meditation, and observe your thoughts. It is a big insight for your own self. A lot of people don't know what they keep thinking about the whole day. And we get billions of thoughts in one day. If you just sit down and start observing without being judgmental, just observe what kind of thoughts you're getting every day. It will be like a guide to you. Oh my God, what do I think of myself and what I actually am? It will change you as a person. So anytime anybody wants to start meditating, please either go for a walk or just sit down for 10 minutes without any gadgets. That will be a great start for your meditation. If you can't do all of this, because a lot of people, women especially, come to me and they say, we have children and they're always screaming and then we don't know, how to really sit down. If we close our eyes, something would happen in the house. So I tell them, if you can, just be aware while you're taking shower. Be aware how you're feeling if the shower water is coming on your body. What is happening? If you can be aware while having your coffee. So mindfulness is also a great start to meditation. So try to be mindful in whatever you're doing. That'll be a great start.
Okay, wonderful. So now to target our patients with long chronic illnesses, what would you recommend for them to help them restore balance, perhaps improve their energy, help them with sleep, their moods? I mean, these patients have been sick for so long. I mean, just telling them to go outside and, walk for 5 minutes might be exhausting. So you have any recommendations there?
See, usually when I'm working with chronic patients, chronic disease patients, I always tell them, okay, make a routine. You had a routine which got you here. Now, definitely it is showing you that you need to change something in your life. You can't keep living the same life and expecting different results. If you are now looking forward to heal your body or to feel better, you need to definitely make some changes in your life. Start with circadian rhythm eating. Okay, so see, nature has given us everything as a medicine. It's up to us. How do we want to use it? So one, you can use food as a medicine. How do you use food as a medicine? By eating first a big bowl of your fruits and vegetables before starting your meal. A lot of times, people ask me how much or which ones. So my simple answer is whatever is not packed, whatever is seasonal fruits or vegetables you get, please start with eating that as a big bowl. And how much is, you go by your weight. So if my weight is 45 kg, please, I eat a 45 gram of fruit palette every single day. Okay, if you can add that, that should be your first step. So food as a medicine, and definitely following the time as a medicine, where we are eating with circadian rhythms. So eat when the sun is shining, stop eating. Absolutely stop eating when the sun is set. Because I'm saying so, strongly, because every time I get, can I have a juice? Can I have a green tea after sunset? No.
So you don't recommend that? No green tea? No
Don't
snack?
be too hard on yourself in the beginning, but I really don't recommend that. I think if we have to train our body, we have to train our body. And you know what will happen? What will happen if you are still hungry and you're looking for food? That means you're not sleeping on time. So that will help you to sleep on time. Early to bed and early to rise. That, every good habit is like a magnet. Once you start following one, other good habits will come together. If you just start waking up early in the morning, there is no way that you would not sit down for 5 minutes of meditation. There is no way that you would not step out for a walk. There is no way that you would not read few pages of a great book. Because what would you do if you wake up early and you're hungry? What would you do? You can start eating with sunrise, but you wake up early. Now everybody's sleeping. The whole world is sleeping. What would you do? You will start with something or the other on its own. So start with one great habit and the others will just come to you. So food as a medicine and time as a medicine. And third is nature as a medicine. I very strongly recommend, I urge everybody to spend 30 minutes, in your gardens with greens, maybe touching some trees, maybe walking barefoot on your grass.
That's very good. Grounding.
And you know what? We are always surrounded with gadgets. Our electromagnetic field is always charged up with other things, and that's disrupting our energy. So I'm also an energy healer. So I know how the energy field around you helps you to manifest anything. If the energy field is disturbed, so you get diseases. If the energy field is strong enough, then your body is working in the perfect balance. So please go out, leave your shoes, leave your phones, leave your music, your watches, your everything, just you and the nature. I have healed myself, and that is why I'm sharing from my experience. It is not something I'm talking, which I would leave to your future, that if you do it, then you experience it. No, I've done it myself. And just to, finish, where we had started. In 2011, I had met with an accident, but in 2014, it got diagnosed and it was called fibromyalgia. That was not a thing in India in 2014. And even if it would have been, that didn't help me. The tag fibromyalgia name did not help me because, again, the doctors did not have any medication or any solution for it. They just told me. They still don't. They just keep treating the symptoms.
Right. I know we deal with that, unfortunately, a lot here.
So please give time to your body. You have been through so much. See, okay, I'm just saying there are hard. It's hard to be fat, but it's hard to be fit as well. You choose your hard, is all I'm saying. It's hard to be sick. You have done a lot of hard work. You did not slow down, but it's hard to be healthy. Now you need to slow down. Now you need to make choices which you have never made before. So choose your heart, how hard you want your life. I choose that, my heart will be showing up every single day. It's discipline. It's no matter what happens, I get my 15 minutes of meditation. No one can move me. And even when I'm taking flights, I'm traveling, I'm always sitting down. Who's saying you need to watch that screen in the flight? At least give yourself time while traveling.
Okay, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we
Indeed.
have the intention, we can make that change.
Wow.
Mhm.
This has been such an amazing, rich conversation. You know, we are blessed. We're blessed to have you here, Pallavi. And before we wrap up, where do you recommend our listeners connect with you? And do you have any resources they can explore?
Sure. So you can visit my website. It's www.highlivingwellness.com. And come over for one of my yoga retreats. I would love to have you there and share more insights over my journey. You can even follow me on Instagram with highliving_Pallavi. And there I keep putting on challenges for everybody, that, 1 week of gratitude walk and people share their experiences, or 15 minutes of meditation, people share their experiences. That kind of community can really help everybody bring together for wellness.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Mhm.
Well, for those of you interested in diving deeper into these transformative practices, be sure to follow Pallavi on Instagram and check out her upcoming yoga retreats, her structured way to start integrating holistic wellness into your daily life.
Thank you so much.
And thank you again, Pallavi, for sharing your wisdom and expertise. It's been truly a blessing to have you with us today. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share with anyone who you think might benefit from this amazing discussion that we've had today.